Good
And
morning.
good morning, Miss Donna. I hope and pray you are feeling better. I am so happy you are back. We missed you a couple days last week.
Oh, I'm feeling a lot better. Still have my cough, but I'm on my way up. On my way up.
I,
So,
I know that feeling. I've still got that cough I had from back when we were still up in West Virginia, like 4 months ago?
wow.
So yeah,
Wow.
I understand that part of it. Oh my goodness. So we are success under construction today and probably this whole week. So I kind of thought that was a cute theme. I was watching Steve Harvey and Oprah's life classes. I was watching the day one over again and remembering how he had said that success is always under construction because you're always going up and down and hitting failure and climbing up and doing all the things. So no matter what, it's always under construction. So
Yep,
I
always.
thought that was like just absolutely wonderful to throw kind of as our theme this week. So
That's an awesome theme.
and it is. I mean, you figure everything you do, it needs to be under construction. You're constantly learning, constantly doing different things, constantly doing your surroundings. So, I mean, I just thought that was really great. So, are we ready to rock and roll on this
We're
beautiful
ready.
morning?
We're ready.
All right. Today we are starting off with part two. We are discovering and embracing your gift. Chapter 4, the dash between perishing and sacrificing for your dreams. Proverbs 29:18 reads, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." Perishing is the dangerous state of living in a mundane existence without even realizing it. There you are, living your comfortable life, going to the same job day in, day out, doing the same things. You know your routine so well that you can probably do it without thinking. There are no dreams or aspirations in front of you. And if you were fired tomorrow, you wouldn't know how to pursue a better life. It would be a sad state of affairs to wake up one morning and realize that you have spent years wandering aimlessly in circles, unclear about your purpose, wasting your gift and destroying your promise. What kind of life is that? You can't afford to go another day without a clear direction and focus for your life. I'm not coming at this from a high and mighty place. I'm sharing this with you because I've been in that state of perishing, and I had no idea of how to get out until I created a new vision for my life and committed myself to living that new promise. When I think back to my earlier days, it's painful to remember how much of my life was disconnected from a real vision. I would take any job just to pay the rent and put gas in my car. I would date anyone who helped me pass the time. When I wasn't working, I was hanging out with people who didn't push me any closer to where I needed to be. I was dying slowly, and had I not created a new vision for my life, I would probably still be in Cleveland working job to job and making people laugh on the weekends. Perishing is not always about some overdramatic emotional outpour or losing all of your possessions at once. Most often, perishing is a slow, painful process, and if you aren't paying attention, it will trick you into thinking that this is the way things are supposed to be. By failing to have a vision, you are stripping yourself of every possible blessing, relationship, and opportunity. When you sit by and just let your life perish without a vision, it is the most painful kind of death. Your turn.
Are you in a state of perish? How do you know if you are perishing or not? Let's get honest about it. You can't expect to create a new life and a new vision for yourself if laziness is part of your routine. Procrastination will not get the job done. Doing things halfway, improperly, or not at all won't get the job done. Lack of enthusiasm will not get the job done. Unreliability will not get the job done. Being untrustworthy will not get the job done. Any negative trait that derails you from your dreams will not get the job done. Negativity can never be the fuel that drives your gift. You can also tell if you are perishing if you are the smartest person in your group. If you are the smartest person in the group, you need to get a new group. You cannot be a person who knows it all and can't be told anything, because it will stifle your creativity as well as the creativity of the people around you. That sounds like a little arrogance to me.
But it's not, and it's funny, after rewatching them this morning, it is so true, because one of the things, and he even said, and he said it boldly, and he said, it was one of those deals, he's like, I'm going to be frank with you, I'm going to say something. He said, a lot of people are not going to accept it. He said, but it's the truth. He said, you need to turn around and you need to make a list of all the people in your life. And then you need to, out of that list, you have to turn around and decipher the ones that pull you down, the ones that need to be bumped off that list,
Right.
and the ones that can stay on that list. And it's like, and that is something that's hard to hear, because a lot of people, they don't want to think about stepping out and putting people out of their circles and stuff like that, but it's true. No different than, like he said, if you are the richest person in the group of people that you're hanging out with, well, then you need to add new friends, you know?
Right. Well, we're always on the journey. We never stop learning. I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, until the day we die, we are still on that journey, taking step after step after step. So,
oh yeah, and you can't. Oh yeah, and you can't have the positive, and you can't do all the things that you need to if you continually have the negative pouring down. You've got to combat that. You've got to surround yourself with what it is you're trying to achieve. And not only that, and he says it repeatedly throughout the book, throughout different things, your dream has got to be bigger than your fear. Got to be.
That's right.
You know, because that's the only way that you're going to get through the fears. Like he said, he's scared everything he does before he goes to do it. But those dreams that he puts in that vision board and those dreams
bigger
that he keeps are absolutely bigger. And he goes to the extremes that he's got stuff that's done inside of his tailoring and his suits, inside of the cuffs, inside of his shirts and stuff like that, to where every which way that he turns and he does things, it's constant reminders of what his goals are, and it's just little things that trigger, you know, those meanings to him. So, you know, very much so, very much so.
Right, right. Did you want to read next, Michelle, or did you want me to keep going?
It's up to you, sweetheart, whichever way you want to.
Okay, what are you going to do with your dash? Another way to put your state of perishing into perspective is to realize that one day your life will come to an end. Whether you want to believe it or not, there will be a casket and a hole in the ground with your name on it. The next homecoming or homegoing service at your church could be yours, could be mine. And the most important thing on that day won't be the amount of flowers that surround your casket or how well the choir sings your favorite hymn. The only thing that will matter is how well you use that dash between the day you were born and the day you die. I'll let you take it from there.
Okay. I don't want you to spend your days preoccupied with thoughts of death. But I do want you to live your life thinking about how your dash will make a difference in this world. If you still got breath in your lungs and blood running through your veins, you've got another day to make your dash count. If you're still blessed to wake up and see another day, God has a purpose, a plan, and a destiny for your dash. The best way to start moving from perishing into your promise is to make what I call dash deposits. These are simply efforts you make on a daily basis to reach your destiny and add to your legacy. Reading a book that helps you master your gifts as a dash deposit, the work you put into completing a project that was due today is a dash deposit. Talking with your family members during dinner instead of watching TV is a dash deposit. Any small or large activity or action that adds to the quality of your life and your family's is a dash deposit. How you use your dash is completely up to you. Let today be the day that you make your dash meaningful as it moves closer to your destiny.
I know that reminds me of that dash poem, but I love his little words, dash deposit. You know, what are we depositing into our life today?
Absolutely. Well, and then he also, too, we also have to keep in mind we all have many talents. Okay, we have things that make us excel at our jobs, make us excel at things that we do for hobbies, things that we like to do throughout life, but it's not our gifts. There are talents, and there is a difference between your talent and your God-given gift that actually is what your purpose is. So that's where,
Right.
as you go through this journey, if you don't quite know what your gift is, this journey will help find your gift. If you know what your gift is, this will help come bring it out so that you can then utilize your gift and not just your talent.
Right, right. Absolutely. There's a big difference. And a lot of people, you know, think they're the same.
Right.
So,
And I would absolutely, I would definitely like to hear from everybody. I would like to know, you know, what your talents are and what your gifts are, and do you know what they are? You know, I definitely would love to get some feedback and to hear about that. So if you come look for us on, you can actually even put it underneath where the Google Hangout is if you came to watch this. And you can also find Donna and I on Facebook. We are I Am Success with Michelle and Donna. We have a Facebook page, so we'd love for you to come join us. We'd love to hear from you and get some feedback. And I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful rest of your Monday.
and put a cash deposit in your life today.
Absolutely. Love
Bye,
you guys.
Michelle.
Bye.